story begins with a boy named Chong who is getting ready for someone's wedding. From here, the story takes us back to the year 1994, when Chong was still in school. He has two close friends with whom he always spends time fooling around. In his class, there is a girl named Chia, who is the topper of the school. All the teachers and students really like her. Chang's two friends also want to propose to Chia, but she never pays attention to any of them. In fact, Chong himself isn't interested in Chia. He is mischievous, careless about studies, and not at all serious about his future. The three boys always sit at the back of the class, joking around, never paying attention to lessons. The teacher often asks them questions, and when they fail to answer, he throws them out of the classroom. One day, the teacher calls Chia and tells the three boys that from now on, they must sit near Chia so that they focus on their studies. Chia doesn't like this arrangement at all. She doesn't like students who don't study well, but she can't disobey the teacher, so the next day, Chong and his friends sit near her. Chang's friends are happy about this because they really like Chia, but Chong doesn't care at all. Chia has a friend who is good at sketching, and Chong mocks her drawings. Chia scolds him for this, and Chong quietly walks away. In school, all the boys try to impress Chia because they all want her to be their girlfriend, but Chia isn't interested in anyone. At Chang's home, no one really pushes him to study. His parents want him to study, but they don't pay much attention to him, so he just does whatever he likes. Next day, during English class, the teacher asks everyone to take out their books. Chia realizes she forgot her book at home and is about to be punished. Chong notices this and secretly places his own book on her desk while taking the punishment on himself, standing with a chair on his head. When Chia opens Chang's book, she finds all kinds of strange, funny writings inside, which makes her laugh. The whole day, she keeps thinking about Chong. Later, she approaches him and asks why he doesn't study. Chong jokingly replies that if he studied seriously, he would surpass her, and she wouldn't remain the class topper. Chia decides to help him. She gives him some assignments to prepare well for the upcoming test. Chong says it doesn't matter to him, but Chia makes a deal. If he completes the assignments properly, she will talk to him nicely from then on. Chong agrees but forgets about it at home. Later at night, he remembers and quickly writes the answers his own way, submitting them to Chia the next day. Chia tells him that next time he should write answers properly from the textbook. She gives him another assignment. This time, though it's difficult for him, he sincerely tries to do it using the textbook. His mother becomes very happy seeing him study seriously after years. The next day, he gives the completed assignment to Chia, then sleeps in class because he had stayed up all night working on it. Chia is delighted with his effort, and even his friends are surprised. Chia gives him more work to prepare for the test. Chong practices English reading aloud at home so loudly that the neighbors complain, but he doesn't care. One day, Chong tells Chia that everything they study now won't matter after 10 years. Chia replies that not everything should be done for personal gain. Sometimes work should be done for its own sake. Chong teases her for sounding like an adult. By now, their friendship has grown. One of Chang's friends asks him to write a love letter to Chia on his behalf, promising to buy him cold drinks for a year. Chong writes the letter in English and gives it to Chia, pretending it's from his friend. Chia reads the childish letter full of grammatical mistakes and immediately realizes Chong wrote it because she recognizes his handwriting. She advises him to use a dictionary next time. She also tells him she only likes boys who are better at studies than her. Chong responds that he doesn't study on purpose. If he did, he would surpass her. They make a bet. If Chong scores higher than her in the next test, she must come to school with a ponytail. If she scores higher, he will cut his hair short. Everyone wants to see Chia in a ponytail because she looks beautiful that way, but she never wears one. Motivated by the bet, Chong studies day and night. On exam day, he performs very well, but when results come, Chia signals to him that she scored higher. Chong loses the bet and has to cut his hair, making everyone laugh, including Chia, but his scores improve significantly. The next day, Chia surprises everyone by coming to school with a ponytail, which motivates Chong even more to work hard. Soon, an incident occurs. A guard accuses students of stealing money and tries to search everyone's bags. Chong and his friends object, saying it would create distrust among students. Chia supports them, and soon the whole class sides with them, throwing their bags at the guard. As punishment, Chia and the boys are made to stand outside with their hands up. This is Chia's first punishment, and she feels like crying, but Chong encourages her, telling her she was brave. She smiles through her tears. Time passes, and their high school ends. At the farewell party, everyone enjoys themselves. They prepare for college entrance exams. Some students plan to study abroad. Chong dreams of doing something impactful for the world. When results come, Chia is heartbroken because she doesn't get into her dream college. Chong wants to confess his feelings, but Chia stops him, saying she already knows he likes her. The next morning, as Chia leaves for college, Chong tells her not to date anyone. In college, Chong stays in a hostel with many roommates. He saves his dinner money just to call Chia every night, repeatedly telling her not to date or dance with anyone at welcome parties. Months pass, and at Christmas, they both return home and spend time together, making wonderful memories. One night, they write wishes on a sky lantern. Chong writes that he wants to love her forever. Chia asks if he wants her answer, but Chong says it doesn't matter. He just wants to love her. They release the lantern into the sky. Chong, a huge Bruce Lee fan, decides to enter a karate competition to impress her. Chia begs him not to, but he doesn't listen. At the event, he gets badly beaten. Chia arrives worried, but instead of being grateful, Chong argues childishly, saying that he's a kid, which is why he's still with her. Angry, he storms off. Chia waits for him, but he doesn't return. This marks their breakup. Everyone learns about it, and Chang's friend, who also liked Chia, proposes to her, but she doesn't respond. 2 years pass without them contacting each other. One night, a huge earthquake strikes. Chong panics and rushes out to call Chia. She answers and assures him she is safe. She asks why he never called for 2 years. He says she never called either. He asks about her boyfriend, and she reveals she never dated anyone. She was just searching for him in everyone else. Chong asks why she broke up with him. Chia explains that their time together was magical, but as their relationship progressed, that magic was fading, and she didn't want that. Chong wishes that in some parallel universe, they could always be together. Time moves forward. They graduate. Most of their classmates settle for ordinary jobs. Only Chia's artistic friend becomes truly successful. The story returns to the present, where Chong is dressing up for a wedding, a class reunion. The bride arrives. It's Chia. She is marrying someone else. Chong watches her smile and feels happy, realizing that love isn't about possession. It's about being happy for the one you love. As everyone lines up for photos, someone jokingly asks Chia's husband if they can kiss her. He replies that they can, but only if they kiss him first. Hearing this, Chong boldly kisses the groom, making everyone laugh. Chong tells Chia that he will always remain a child at heart. They reminisce about their beautiful moments together, memories they will forever keep in their hearts. Though they couldn't stay together, their feelings for each other remain alive. Life doesn't always have happy endings, but it keeps moving forward, bringing new people and new beginnings. And that is what life truly is.